on. All right. Hello. Welcome to anyone who's watching right now. My name is Vlad, and I'll be your host today alongside Punslinger for the first ever episode of the TAWK Show Podcast, where we talk about all sorts of different topics, gaming related, for uh, for for just gaming topics in general. Whatever games we currently are playing within TAW, and what events are upcoming, and of course, what upcoming releases are in the next month. I'm your main host, Vlad. I like lifting stuff, and my favorite kind of video games. Thank you, eh, thank you, Ezra Daddy, for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. Oh, okay, that was a
Miss chance to just say thank you, Daddy.
thank you, Daddy. Uh, yeah, pretty much. That's thank you, Daddy, for a subscription. All right. Yeah, that's me. My favorite kind of video games are usually strategy games or RPGs. And you, puns?
Well, I'm just a guest for today, but actually, yeah, I'm really into RTS or games like the old school Assassin's Creed ones, stealth games, all that stuff. So you will
Yeah.
mostly find me playing that. Or maybe World War II games. I kind of just dig the whole era.
Yeah, that is good. That is very good.
Yes.
Uh, Before we move on to talking about whatever nerd stuff that comes up, first things first. Let's talk a little bit about upcoming events within TAW for anyone who is interested. So, currently, on the 12th for the month of October, we have on the 12th of October the Level Up live session with MCJ playing Helldivers for the first time. MCJ does these Level Up live events where basically he tries to encourage people within TAW from different divisions to join other divisions and show people that these video games aren't that hard for any beginners. Everyone's welcoming, everyone, and the games themselves are not that complicated. Everyone is there to help each other out, and MCJ demonstrates that. Next thing is on 18th of October. We have Lockdown Protocol event. Everyone from TAW is able to join. Come for some major chaos as we try to stab each other secretly while we don't get discovered. Well,
It's the boring way. You don't stab people, you just sabotage them.
or you know that, or you can just die by exhaustion. That's a
Wait,
thing.
that's a thing?
Yeah, you can run out of stamina. You can kill yourself via running out of stamina. Yeah,
Now I'm tempted to actually try that.
it's fun. It's fun. I'll have a story for that in a moment. I'll have a story for that in a
Oh
moment.
god.
Literally my first ever session of Lockdown Protocol, but I'll come to that. On the 26th of October, we have the Streamers Workshop. So anyone within TAW, anyone within the TAW server wishes to join a workshop to learn how to be a streamer for TAW, you're more than welcome. And see if that is up for you. And finally, on the 30th of October, right before Halloween, for anyone who is interested in that, we have the next episode of the TAWK Show Podcast. Obviously, maybe we'll talk about more spooky stuff at that time. I don't know. We'll see.
That would be a great time for some of those jump scare games. Maybe we should live stream one.
Uh, Courtesy Flush asks, what date is Lockdown Protocol event? It's on the 18th of October. And anyone from TAW is free to join.
On that side note, tomorrow we actually have a peak event in Tor. Don't forget that. So tomorrow, Friday, 26th,
That
we play some peak and let down people.
that is, yeah, we let them down. Literally, we let them down. Yeah,
Shout out to my friend Toyota. He always has my back, my hand, and my food.
Yeah.
So join us. It's a great time. I mean, you might die, you'll probably die, but we all will record it and laugh about it. So that's great.
Yeah. Just to mention about the lockdown protocol. My first ever experience with lockdown protocol was we were a group of 5. I genuinely was not the killer. I was one of the innocents, and I was just doing my tasks, looking over my shoulder, and then I just go into like the main like garden area, and I see 3 people dead. 3 out of 5. You know, we're 5, and like 3 of them are already dead in a pile. I'm like, how did that happen? I was scared. The 5th guy was like, no, you stay away from me. And he just goes, no, I didn't do this. What do you mean you didn't do this? I was like, them. He was the killer because we were 5, only 1 killer. I was like, no, he did this. I was like, well, how did he die? Well, trying to stab everyone else, he ran out of stamina and died. I was like, it's like the dumbest. It's like the dumbest suicide attempt ever. Suicide bomb attempt ever. There was no bomb. He just stabbed until he killed himself.
I mean, you can pretty much troll the people in the game so much. I remember I won a game as a murderer simply by being one of the last 2 alive, and instead of killing, I just pretended to be really dumb with the tasks. I think it was the med bay where you have to move to like move around, and one guy's on the PC, and you kind of reach some points or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just moving in totally opposite directions and pretending, oh no, you're giving me the wrong commands. Oh, you're so slow. No, wait, too fast.
Yeah.
That's all you want the game.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
This is great. So yeah, if you can, join in the Lockdown Protocol game and let's create some chaos. Be careful though, we have some people joining in and just C4 creating chaos because then a group of people is dead and you need to figure out if the murderer is among them.
Yeah. I will say Lockdown Protocol does stand out from the other social social deduction games out there. There is another one that we are trying to organize. Now there is no event for this one. We're still trying to organize to get people into this one. And that is what was it called? Unfortunate Spacemen. That one is free to play, as in truly free to play. No microtransaction that boosts your gameplay stats or whatever.
Then
Everything
I
is.
don't want to play it.
Oh, sad for you. Um, it does have like a co-op campaign that you can play, but it also have the social deduction game where the antagonist is actually a monster. Yeah, a shape-shifting monster that can eat corpses. So they can dispose of the evidence. And that one is a very interesting game. Also, in that game, killing need not happen via the monster. You can still take your human form and use guns. You can use environmental traps. That's a thing. Um, so yeah, there's quite a few methods in that game, but we'll see about that one. We need to get people on board for that one. So yeah, looking forward to that. Right. Um, what was I about to say? I wanted to say one more thing before we move on to the next topic.
Did you miss one event?
No, it wasn't necessarily an event. Oh, hello, soul. Welcome to the podcast.
So I told you not to join.
We no bully, no bully.
You don't get it. It has to be happen. It's like the law.
It's the law. Damn, I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't informed on the new code of law within TAW. I need to check up on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's actually under section 69. It says bully soul.
Bully saw. Okay. Uh, right. I think that was it. I think that was it for all the announcements. Right. So, first things first. Well, let's talk about. I'm not for you puns, you pesky bird.
Chad, don't listen to him. Like half an hour ago, he said he wants to listen to my voice, and that's the reason for joining.
Soul says,
Yeah.
Soul says I can tape your mouth. No, I can't, because otherwise I'll be talking to a wall, and I've already done that a few times. It's not fun.
It is fun. You just have to find a good wall.
Yeah, but they're not good conversationists now, are they?
Yeah, but good listeners.
Mm, mm.
I mean, I've never had a wall interrupt me or just argue with me, you know?
Mm, fair, fair. Um, though they can be stubborn. Right.
That is true. Anyway, bad jokes aside, let's ignore Soul and proceed with the next topic.
Yes, next topic. What games have we been playing? So, do you want to start or
I think the best way here would be to show the newest releases, right? Then we can go over them. Maybe we played some of them.
right? Well, we'll be switching a bit screens. So this is the Game Informer website on releases coming up. Um, and on what platforms. Now, this is not shown here because we're looking at the month of October. But for the month of September, today actually, the 1.0 version of Hades 2 has released on Steam.
Ooh,
Yes,
what the fuck
indeed.
did I miss that?
Yeah, I've been following Hades. I've been following Hades 2 for quite a while. I don't play games in early access. I just don't like them. Early access is good. Don't get me wrong. Early access, I think, is a good program. It's just that.
Oh, that's a really hot take here. Like, there's so much hate for early access titles or the whole stuff because how many bait and switches happened with early access? Let's
That
be
was
honest.
that is genuinely a problem, but that's not necessarily the problem I have with early access. My problem with early access is that I ruin the game for me. So the only game I bought ever in early access is Subnautica, the first one. And Subnautica is a really good survival undersea game. Everyone loved it. It's a really good game, really well done. I bought it during the early access craze, and it barely had anything in it. There was almost nothing to do or to explore. And because of I played that version of the game, when later updates came along, it was like as if they spoiled the game for me. It's like the story was spoiled or anything. I just didn't want to play it anymore. I just didn't want to play it anymore. And it's sitting in my Steam list gathering dust ever since. So,
Yeah, I can actually relate to that. I admit I may have paid for an early access more than once. Not too many times, but sometimes, it's just too tempting. You want to play that game, you've been waiting out for it, now you have the chance, and it's often cheaper than a full release in the future, and you just tell yourself, hey, I can save money now, and I can play the game sooner, it's just a win-win, right? And well, I was actually a massive fan, or I am a massive fan of Starship Troopers, and they had a shooter release. God, let me look at my actual Steam library so I can tell you how the proper name is. But basically, it's also an FPS. You have a lot of people. You fight in a classic Starship Trooper universe fights. Where is it? There, Starship Trooper Extermination, right?
yeah, I know that one.
I don't know if it's even still in early access, but why am I saying is that I played it. I mean, sometimes it was pretty boring, but like there's nothing else like that, and you just wait for updates. But just like with you know, yes, they approved it, they added stuff and all that, but at some point you just played so much of it that you were like, the new updates are cool, but I've been there, seen that, it's the same, and unless like major updates happen, you don't want even to touch the game, even go as far as actually uninstalling it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, we also have to consider that Helldivers kind of crapped all over the game after releasing, so
Well,
that didn't help that the
I'll,
player numbers dropped. But
I'll add to that in a moment. But Curtsy Flush says the problem with early access is so many games stay here, get a few updates, and never release. It's good for first-time developers, but a lot of devs create half a game. People give them money, and that's it. You're paying for an incomplete game with no promise of a full game. Yeah, that is the potential trap of early access.
yeah, exactly what I meant. That's why most people. I lean out the window because obviously I don't have proper numbers or studies or whatever. But I assume here and say that most people dislike early access, and it's exactly for that reason.
Mm-hmm. No, truly, truly. But I will admit, some of the best indie games on Steam did come out of early access. One of my favorites of all time is Darkest Dungeon.
Fair, fair, okay, yeah, fair. I mean, I haven't played it too much, but definitely fun from time to time. I go with friends,
Mm,
some Darkest Dungeons,
yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I remember the dev cycle for Darkest Dungeon, and that was essentially whenever people found an exploit in the game, like a genuine game-breaking exploit, the next patch they would update it so that the mechanics would stay consistent, but the exploit was gone. And I think that was fair. I think that was fair. And Darkest Dungeon turned out to be one of the more successful indie games from the early access. Subnautica, again, really good game, but I ruined it. So, coming back to Hades, Hades 1, I did not touch until the 1.0 release. And to me personally, it is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, genuinely. So, you can't imagine how excited I was when I saw Hades 2 being announced, but then early access is like, no thank you. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll let them cook. I'll let them cook. And cooked they did because it's finally 1.0. I remember reading somewhere that Supergiant Games wanted to release this 1.0 version, I think, all the way back in August, but they didn't. They delayed it because they wanted to iron out some kinks with the game. So this is a bit of a delayed release, but it's fine. The Steam reviews are overwhelmingly positive.
For
And
good reason.
yeah, because I don't think there was ever a bad Supergiant Games title.
That
No?
honestly, I'm unsure about. It's not like I played a shit ton of their games, but
I mean,
um,
what did they make? You can count them on the fingers of one hand. They made, in chronological order, they made Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, Hades, and Hades 2.
that is true. That's the only games I really know from them.
They are the only games they ever made. And
Really, just that? Okay, I'm surprised. No, mine.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I expected more, but
No, they made very few games, but very specific games.
and to be fair, they've been developing the first. I think Bastion released all the way in 2011, right?
Yeah,
So those are not like just new developers. They definitely know what they're doing.
yeah, they're definitely. And they, from what I've heard, they kept the same artist, who only got better over time.
You can see that. You can actually see that if you would go to like, I'm sure if you go to Steam right now and check their games and have a list, you can see the art style actually developing
Yeah.
over time. Like
Uh,
Bastion, I like Bastion for what it was, but it definitely you can see the difference between it and Hades. Comes to art
yeah.
style. I mean, granted, there's over 10 years in between, but you get my point.
Yes, indeed.
Um,
Right.
but
So,
yeah, I must admit, I was never a real fan of roguelikes. Maybe roguelites still, like, for example, I liked Vampire Survivor, which is technically a roguelite, since you have to start from scratch every time. You just, upgrade your some kinds of skill levels, but each level is basically started from scratch. You kill enemies,
mm-hmm.
level up, and upgrade your weapons, all that.
Yeah.
God, so that was one of the exceptions. But when I played Hades, I was like, this is actually fun.
No, I hated roguelikes. My first ever roguelike game that I tried back when roguelikes I wouldn't say they were in their infancy, but they were starting to gain traction for how easy you can make a gameplay loop to keep people addicted. My first ever game that I tried as a roguelike was Enter the Gungeon, and I did not like it. I did not like it at all. It was one of those roguelikes that the only thing you could get better at was your skill. And there were permanent upgrades, but the upgrades themselves were. Oh, how should I put this? I might be wrong on this, but Enter the Gungeon only upgrades they had, permanent ones, were more guns that you could potentially find in a dungeon run. So you start with a tight, small group of guns that you could potentially get as treasure within the gungeon. And then you can expand that. And I'm not kidding that I remember that among the guns that you could unlock was the water gun, which was useless. It had the had the lowest damage, and there were several other guns that you had to unlock. You had to that were genuinely useless guns. So I was thinking, what's the point of this? Genuinely, what's the point? And I did not like it. I did not like the Binding of Isaac, though that one was, I will admit, that one was a bit better. Um, there was also Rogue Legacy, which was a 2D side scroller, which actually had more permanent upgrades, but still not my thing. And when I saw everyone was like, Hades is good, Hades is good, it's like, it's a roguelike. What's so good about it? And I decided, you know what? It was lockdown, those years with the disease running about, and I was like, I don't know what to do right now. Let me just pull up Steam. Oh, Hades is popular. Hades is 1.0. I'll buy it. And I wasn't disappointed. I platinum that game. I platinumed it on Steam. I even got the Skelly achievement, because there's free achievements in game that you can get. And the last one, there is no Steam achievement for it. You don't have to do it. I did that one, and I bought it again for my Switch, and I did it again. That's how much I loved Hades.
Yeah, okay, your love probably beats mine, but yeah, Hades is one of the games that actually was like, you know what? Maybe roguelikes are, not that bad.
No,
I'd say it like that.
the formula did get better. I mean, one really good thing about Hades is that it does have like a genuine progression system. Like, you do get some like proper permanent upgrades.
That is true.
The other aspect, there is another game that I played that is a really good roguelike, and that one is RoboQuest. I'll be pulling up some footage of.
Never heard of it.
I'll be pulling up some footage for the stream. So, RoboQuest. Here we go. This is RoboQuest. And RoboQuest is a first-person shooter indie title with roguelike, very strong roguelike elements. I played this.
Ooh.
I finished it. It's a very light-hearted game with a story that you can potentially ignore. Yes, it does have co-op. Very fast-paced, very enjoyable. What is randomized in this game? The enemies and the weapons. And even the enemies are not that randomized. Only the weapons are truly randomized, and your upgrades. The paths that you take are tile sets. Basically, just how the map environment changes with every run. But the way that you get to the final boss is that you choose your path. So you have this like canyon, and then you can go for like a city, a quarry, or like some jungle area. And then you get into another set of high-tech facilities. But you know exactly where you're going. So if you picked the city route, you know exactly where you're going. If you pick the oasis route, you know exactly where you're going. And you know what to expect in terms of enemies that are coming in your direction. That's what's randomized. The maps themselves are not randomized. Truly, they're just different
Oh,
tile
that's a shame.
sets. Yeah, I know some people really like that. And yeah, it has everything that a boomer shooter would have, like fast-paced movement, fast-paced combat, strong melee. There is a very powerful melee class in this game, and
Oh, no, that sold me.
yeah, there is a powerful melee class and secrets. There's lots of secrets. If you want to get all the upgrades, or rather unlock the potential of all the upgrades, you need to be looking around. That's why it doesn't randomize maps, because there are secrets that you need to find. And
Alright.
yeah, but yeah, coming back to the main topic, Hades 2 1.0 today.
Right. Then what else was on the list of September?
Well, not much else. That was the big release. So from
No,
today,
Switchback. I'm sure there was something else as well.
well,
Silent Hill, there we go. Silent Hill. September
oh,
25. Today, yeah, the new one.
I forgot this was a thing. Silent Hill
That
F.
that was the one I'm looking for. Yes, because I kept seeing like people's shots of it and people spoiling it for me. God damn it! I'm broke. I want to buy this game right now. Don't spoil it for me with random shots.
Yeah, this is a spoiler-free podcast, so none of
Thankfully,
that. None of that. If you do any spoilers in the chat, oh no, that's not good. Um,
I will kill you personally. I don't. I dare you to spoil more Silent Hill for me.
right. So,
Anyway,
Silent Hill.
yeah.
I never played any of the Silent Hill games.
What?
Nope.
Not a single one?
No, because when I grew up, they were console exclusive, and until they got to PC, I just lost interest.
No, that's not okay. Okay, chat. We have to force them to now stream at least once a week a Silent Hill.
What?
Yes, you're playing two because that's my favorite. Playing the second one, and you will like it
I mean, it's the most popular one.
for a reason.
Yeah, Pyramid Head. Big Daddy Pyramid Head.
Please don't call him that. I survived the era of websites like Tumblr where they ruined the character for me. Don't do it again.
Don't worry, Konami ruined him by bringing him back. I know what Pyramid Head is supposed to represent. Why is he in every other game? Makes no sense. Oh
I'm
yeah,
actually more pissed because you know the game Dead by Daylight?
yes, he's in that one too.
Yeah, and they made him so weak and so you know when I saw him I was like, oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass and I will like every minute of it, no matter which end I am on. No, no, it was useless. But he was caked up. He was caked up, man. I don't know if they removed that, but they added unnecessarily cake to that guy, and I'm not complaining. But
I don't know.
just saying, just pointing it out.
I don't know. I
All right.
I don't know.
Otherwise than that, yeah.
Daddy Pyramid Head has been just ruined by Konami.
Uh,
But
what else did we have in September? Because maybe we missed something interesting. But Silent Hill was like my thing that I was waiting for.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Trail in the Sky. Trails in the Sky. That's actually a good game.
Mm,
The Trails series is a good one. And wait, hold up. Final Fantasy Tactics.
yes.
Christ, I haven't played that since the Game Boy Advance days.
Ironically, coming to PC as well. That is
Hey,
unexpected.
a Final Fantasy game coming to PC. Go
Well,
figure.
day one release. Right.
Wasn't like one of the newer Final Fantasies also a PC day one release? Or am I tripping?
I don't remember. I haven't been
Was
keeping up.
was 15 not a day one release on PC as well?
No, 15. 15?
Or
No,
was it? Or
no.
was it a PS4 only at
No,
first?
it was usually the mainline Final Fantasy games release on PlayStation first, and then a year later they'll come to PC as well, in a broken state, in a completely broken state.
Hey, I played it on both PC and PlayStation. I'm telling you right now, it's still broken. I tried it recently again. It's still broken.
Final Fantasy 15 holds a special place in my heart for how horribly bad it is.
Well, for me, it's actually the group dynamic. I just like that you have an actual group of friends, you know? Like, I mean, you had, like, older games obviously had stuff like that too, but whenever I was driving around with the guys in the car, right, this is just a true, like, road trip feeling with the boys.
Yeah,
Like,
and
this is what you expect to like. And the way they talk to each other, you know, shit talking each other, making fun, but also, you know, they
Ignis,
just are.
Ig, yeah, Ignis finding a recipe every 5 minutes.
Hey, better than the weird pictures taken every when you go to a camp. All the pictures are just like an elbow or something, nothing interesting.
or just Noctis being an an absolute inept socially.
Oh god, I remember they had this little short series. What was it, Brotherhood? Which is a bit settled before the game, I think, like shortly before. And I just remember that he like took all the vegetables out of his burger and put it on Ignis' plate. this one was one of my favorite scenes. Like, I don't eat tomatoes.
Oh, God damn. Hey, Mama Bear, welcome, welcome. Oh my God.
Hey, finally! I was waiting for a boss to show up.
Yeah, that's our boss. There's our boss. Oh my God. No, Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice, I don't know, Chronicles on September 30th.
We will
Uh,
find out how to pronounce it at some point.
yeah, it's probably gonna have two different pronunciations in both the Japanese and English versions. Yeah,
Other than that, I think nothing interesting. I mean, we don't care about NBA. It's like basically FIFA, boring each year.
there is Alien Rogue Incursion, but this is a VR game.
Yeah, that's my only issue. Like, I like VR games. Like, some are great. Like, I still like playing Beat Saber. It's just one of my favorite games, even though it makes you sweat like a whore in church. But it's still fine. And I think the other one was, oh God, what was it called? Pavlov? Yeah, Pavlov. Yeah, Pavlov. It's basically just a murderish shooter in VR where you have to reload and all that. You know, while
Yeah.
also moving in VR. This one was quite interesting, especially was an early VR game.
Mm-hmm. Coming up in October, and this is gonna be a big month. We
One second.
got
Yeah, Bear, I know majority can't afford VR, but I got lucky. Like I got the God, what was it, the Rift S or the Rift 2? I don't know. But it was rather new. But I got it used on eBay in almost perfect condition for $100.
damn,
Straight up. Both
damn.
controllers, everything. I mean, I'm not playing too much VR because it hurts my eyes after some point, especially since I'm wearing glasses. But yeah, I still like it's worth alone it for Beat Saber and all the mods you can get for Beat Saber.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, talking about VR, I do have a VR headset, but this is a funny one. It's not the PlayStation one. It's not the new Oculus Rift. It's not the HTC Vive. If anyone remembers that one.
Oh
Uh,
God.
it's the Oculus Rift dev kit. Yeah. So back when VR wasn't open to the public, I spent some money to get from Oculus themselves because it was the only way to buy it a dev kit VR headset.
Okay, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think they make them anymore. At least not that version, and it still works. I just kept it in its box. Um, I played.
Shame.
I think that my favorite game with that was Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which is a bomb defusal game, which you can play. You can play it in two people, but Well, we'll get to what says Mama Bear in a second because it's related to the releases in October. But keep talking. Nobody explodes. It's a game where you can play it in two. One has a bomb in front of them and they have to defuse, and the other one has nothing but a manual. Like, I'm not kidding. You have a bomb defusal manual, and the core of the game is try one person communicates to the other what they have to do, but the bomb is randomized every time, including like individual mechanisms can be randomized. So you have to tell the person with the manual what you see, and based off of what you see, they'll tell you what to do. And
That,
yeah,
that sounds sweet. I didn't know about this game, to be fair.
yeah, anyone can play it. You only need one person with a computer. You don't even need to have a headset. You just have one person have the game turned on, and the other person at the end of the call has their PDF to play the game, to talk. That's why it's called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
I should look that up and maybe stream that. Thank you for the idea. I think I will try find that.
I mean, we could one day play it together. I do have it on Steam.
All right, but let's go for the October list because it's already going nuts, especially with Battlefield 6. So I know there are a lot of other games beforehand, so hold your horses because I see Ghost of Yote and I really want to play this one.
I didn't believe you. I know of Ghost of Tsushima. I didn't play it yet.
Heresy.
I know. Battlefield 6 is going to have a full map creation suite, which is cool. We're gonna need a team of map creators now. Get Mama Bear. Let's all just transfer to Battlefield.
You're tempting me, Bear. Don't do that. I needed so long to be allowed to transfer from Hell Let Loose to like the streaming division. Imagine now after like a month, I'm just saying, "Yeah, sorry guys, I'm going to Battlefield now." Imagine all of EVS just goes like, "Nah,
Nah,
you know what? Nah,
Battlefield.
we're just Battlefield." Honestly, I'm telling you right now, all in you in chat and you. As much as I like the beta, as much as I look forward to it, and I did not pre-order because fuck that, I do not trust EA. They will find a way to fuck it up. I know I jinxed it now, but they will find a way to fuck it up. And I'm really hoping it's nothing major.
I mean,
Because if they add, like, if they go the Call of Duty route, if I see a single butthead skin, or Rick and Morty, or what, or some kind of rapper, I have no idea, in the game, I'm just gonna straight up go in the corner of my house and cry.
damn.
Because they would ruin the game for me that I was so expecting, but they will ruin it. There will be some kind of microtransaction. I just know it. It's like with Battlefield, like Star Wars Battlefront 2, where everybody was hyped and nothing bad could have ever happened. And they just ruined it. Like, right now you can still play it. It has a decent player base. It's fixed. But they ruined it so hard that it could have been even greater than it is right now. And they dropped it so quickly, development-wise, because people kept hating on them with their loot box and cards and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I pray to all the gaming gods and Gabe himself, who is our Lord and Savior, that they will not fuck this up. Yes, I know those are strong opinions, but you have to admit you don't trust EA. I have a picture of myself when I was traveling to Canada, and basically just pulling a middle finger of some EA headquarters.
It probably was there was some employee for looking for the glass, seeing that is like, yeah, I don't blame you.
Just imagine like some of the employees looking out the window for coffee. It's another one.
It's another one.
But there's actually something I want to be pissed about. Like, as much as I'm hyped for Battlefield 6, there's some things I'm really pissed about in this list, and this is straight everything connected to fucking Nintendo.
Yeah.
I was such a Nintendo whore that sometimes now I need to say it like this, that sometimes I was blindly buying some games for like, yeah, it's Nintendo, it will be good. That I admit it, like especially Pokemon. I'm still playing Pokemon, and I'm not ashamed of it. I've streamed it here, even though it's just the online browser version, but still.
Yeah.
And when like the first Switch game released, and I don't mean Let's Go, like this is a different thing. My little siblings played it, and they're not that bad, but I don't count it. It's not like a mainline thing. I'm talking about Gen 8 with the British continent, whatever one is, region. And it has so many things wrong. It was probably one of the worst games they released, except the music. The music is never bad in those games.
Yeah.
And that's the point where I realized, hold up, what am I doing? They're starting to release DLC for Pokemon. DLC. Like, there's always like 2 versions, sometimes a 3rd version. You just wait, that's one thing, but now they started to cut stuff and actually make it DLC. Like, when I remember the old Pokemon games where they had like, I think the first one with a third. No, actually, the first one already has a 3rd edition with yellow, but each game had like something special about them. It's not just like gameplay they cut out, but they had the 3rd version actually had improvements that people complained about, And
Too much water.
too much. No, I mean, like for Gen 3 with Hoenn, Smaragd, and Sapphire, everybody complaining about the post game. What did they do? They did the most brilliant thing they ever done, and for some reason they repeated which was the Battle Frontier, and obviously other stuff in the game like spawn rates and places and all that, but especially Battle Frontier, which I till this day replay on my definitely not cracked DS, doing it over and over again because it's just so much fun. And now I'm looking at this release right there in the 16th with Pokemon Legends. I looked at it, and it just gets worse with every title. I have seen YouTube videos that where they're actually designers looking at this, and the buildings. Like, you need to imagine this whole thing doesn't have a region, it just takes place in a city. Which by itself may be a good, interesting concept, with actual wild zones in the city. But the buildings are basically just like blocks with a skin on them. The windows and the balconies are not even existing. They're just like a PGN on them. And they're copy and pasted. Wait, let's look at the trailer. Like, let's stop right here. Wait, no. Let's stop. You need to stop at one of the buildings. Look at this. To the right. This is supposed... No, stay here. Move your mouse to the house. Those are supposed to be balconies on the windows. They're just flat drawings. There's no proper balconies on there, and they're all copied. Like this is not even, it's just drawn on.
And let's be clear. We're in the age of the Switch 2, which is supposed to be better.
Yes, I like as much hate as Generation 6 got with the Carlos games and all its faults that I will not deny. I still liked it for the city that is this whole game taking part in now, and they ruined it. Like, look at this. None of the things in the background, which are the buildings, have any detail. The shops are not enterable.
Wait.
Can't.
I gotta ask something. Why does she look like she comes from Doki Doki Literature Club?
Honestly, that's a he, actually. The guy or this player actually changes the gender depending on what player. This blonde thing, see, it changed, so it's basically a woman or a man, a guy, depending on whatever you pick.
I love how I fell into the trapping of why does this girl look like that's a guy?
Yeah, it's a classic. But yeah, it pisses me off. And look, all the buildings look the same. To like they keep repeating, and they're all just the same form.
I mean, okay. I'll be devil's advocate for a moment. I will say
Right.
this. You need not have a gorgeous looking game in order to have a fun game.
That's the thing. I kept saying the same thing for Game Freak all the time, but they had that stuff in the last game. The last game had that properly as buggy and as laggy as the game was, right? At
Yeah.
least their windows were real. The buildings didn't just copy paste, and they had the balconies actually balconies, and
Wait.
they had different forms. Look at this. They're just the same buildings. The windows literally just repeat after a while.
Wait, let me check something. So this comes out. Okay, it comes out for the Switch as well. So my theory is that the graphics are dumbed down so that it can work on the Switch as well.
I don't think so, because the other game worked on the Switch as well.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like the other games released on the Switch as well, and they had entire buildings and all that. You can't tell me that the DS, like, again, if this were a full region, right? I
Yeah.
shut up. But this is taking part in one city. This is basically the dream. You can take as many details, make it specific. Like, best example would be something like Assassin's Creed, right? People often complain that the open worlds lack the details that the other games had. Why? Because one game like Brotherhood took place in Rome, Unity was in Paris, and they really just made every single area special in some degree. Not only because obviously they had real life examples, but they actually sat down and were like, okay, it's all in the city. We have to make sure it's not repeating and boring, but everything has something special.
Let me add to that. Remember when we were talking about Final Fantasy 15? Let's admit, late game, they have a 1-to-1 replica of Venice, and you do nothing in that.
Yes, this pissed me so off, and that you needed an actual DLC to take part in the fun mission. Like, you just wake up and suddenly, oh yeah, oh wait, no, it's not a spoiler. Come on, the game is out for so long. It's like it's
Yeah, it's not a
PS4.
spoiler.
Yeah, it's a PS4 launch title almost. So you basically wake up after a boss fight, and it's like, oh, this guy's blind, and there was like a whole giant eye, and this guy that is really important to the story, and the brother of your fiance also showed up, and you missed all that, and now we're all angry at you because you slept.
Baby by time. Yeah,
It's
Noctis,
like this. Yeah,
Noctis needs his baby by time. Needs his teddy bear.
actually. So before the boss fight, we've got your back, Noctis. After the boss fight, if you are truly a king, wear this ring.
it's
Okay.
the torture ring, the BDSM ring.
Yeah, like, okay, he maybe needs to wear the ring when the
Oh.
now, like, why are you asking him? You are no longer my king if you don't wear this ring right now.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Okay. Let's come back. We've had our
Let's come
rant.
back to Pokemon. Yeah.
We've had our rant about
just
Pokemon.
Chat here, because Cortez says like this game is Pokemon and not City Skylines. My dude, I know it's not City Skylines, but we can't let Game Freak get away with getting worse. It's not like I want it to be better. Like, if this were like better than all the other games beforehand and I still complained, like, shame on me, I would accept it. But this got worse. This got literally worse from the train wreck that we had in the last game, which I still somehow defended because it was semi-fun, and I never encountered any of the bugs that every other person had, so I just got lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
But despite the lags and the rendering issues and all that, and the apparent bugs, apparently, I still defended it. But here, you have a city, you could take the time. You know how much the people would appreciate it and he like, you know what? Maybe that's not such a bad idea. Let's do it again and like have a nice city that people like. Like I think it was Luni City or something. I know I'm ranting against a wall here, but it pisses me off so much, and this is why I don't want October to happen.
We're gonna get October anyway, but let's talk about some good stuff. So,
Yeah.
okay, Ghost of Yote, same devs, different character, different era, from what I understood. It's a different age, and we got another pseudo historical story, which I need to play Ghost of Tsushima as well, but currently I have so many unfinished games, and I'm trying to go for Expedition 33, which is good. But yeah, currently Ghost of Yote is only PS5. So next year we will see this on PC. So anyone who has a PS5, you go ahead and play that. If you have a PC, tough, wait a year.
Yeah. I mean, some tests and reviews are out, so you can already look at them. Like, I think PC games already should have one.
Yeah.
And I might be honest, it looks so great.
It looks great. It looks great.
And it's a good example of, hey, we have a female character, it's badass, the game is great, and we don't have to do anything else, you know?
Yeah, I'm not a fan person of Erika Ishii, who's the voice actress, and the live motion capture, but that doesn't mean that she can't do a good job at what she does.
Yeah, I mean, there's differences to other games, and I honestly think from all the reviews and things I saw, that it's definitely going to be something great.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'm a bit biased because I played the first game, but I just keep looking for it. No, I don't know the game afterwards.
Onirism. So
Yeah.
I have no idea what this is. Seems like an indie title. Well, we'll move on from that. We'll look at the main.
We move on. Hey, chat, if you know something about the game, feel free to add, but yeah. And we come to Nintendo again. Once again, bending us over and grabbing our hands and showing us who the real daddy is, because those things are not even proper remakes of, like, they're just reselling the games for the Switch.
Yeah, so Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I remember.
Don't get me wrong. Their games are great.
I remember that these games were made for like Wii controls. Because I remember Super Mario Galaxy coming on the Nintendo Wii and Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I remember because they were made for the Wii, they were made with motion tracking. So I'm guessing they updated the controls for that. I have no idea.
I mean, the Switch has motion controls.
True, but
with its controllers, like when you take it off the Switch.
True, so that could be a thing. Digimon Storytime Stranger.
Oh yes, this is something I really want. I like Digimon Story. They always appear, right? One is the story, Digimon Stories, and the other one is God, what was it called? I forgot the other kind of. But basically, there's one. Digimon Story games are basically RPG games. You train your Digimons and they fight like in turn-based game modes. And the other, Digimon Adventures, I think it is basically you create Digimons and at some point they also die and all that.
Interesting. Interesting.
And I like the story games more because, well, you train your Digimons, you have them, and you can just use them like in an RPG style. Like, I think the last story game was Cybersloid, which was basically setting in a futuristic Tokyo that basically fused with the Digimon world, and you basically became data and you can like hack by literally jumping into them and stuff like this.
Right.
And it was really cool. Like the story, considering it's like a Digimon game, was really great. Had a lot of fun. It even had a sequels / DLC where you played from a different character's perspective. And it was really great, and I'm looking forward to this one.
Okay.
I mean, it's called Digimon Story for a reason. They're more on the story, I guess.
Yeah, it's more about the story. Yeah,
but
yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. That this is a game coming up. Right. Battlesuit Aces. Don't know. King of Meat. Okay. This looks like
Yeah, this
something made for Taw. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like something.
yeah, I remember the picture. Like, I don't know what the game is. Remember the game about. When I saw the picture, I was like, "This is something I need to like get our people to play."
Mm.
But then I saw publisher Amazon Games, and I'm oh, we already have it in chat. Honorism is a kid's game about a stolen plushie.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
that's
Interesting.
interesting, actually. Yeah.
All right.
Imagine everybody thinks it's a kid's game, and suddenly turns into some Silent Hill kind of horror.
Remember A Hat in Time and the unintentional horror section?
yes. Oh god, I remember that.
Oh my god, that was terrifying.
I think was it the cookies or something, right?
Uh,
You had to run away from that. Oh god, what was
that thing. That thing.
I don't remember it properly.
It was like, okay, so if I recall correctly, the story was like she was like a princess of sort that was warned not to marry someone, but she did it anyway, and she got cursed by her mother to be like this horrifying monster that is too horrible to look at. And yeah, it's a messed up story within such a cute little game.
Yeah. Oh, on that note, I'd say I wouldn't give that game to a child though, because I had a little sibling of mine play it, and that's part of the games gave them nightmares for some reason. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I should have played the game beforehand.
Meanwhile, I played Blood Rain when I was 7 years old.
Hey, I played my first Call of Duty and Resident Evil when I was 8.
There you go.
Because my dad had a PlayStation 1, and well, he wasn't always at home, so but the PlayStation was.
Damn, my parents hated
It also
me.
had the Alien trilogy on it, like really old school Doom-like shooter, you know.
Yeah.
And it was really, really fun.
Compared to our normal games where we lie the way to victory, which includes secretly trying to stab each other without other people noticing. Oh yeah, talking about King of Meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
A co-op game. Imagine playing cooperative. Talk would never.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding.
So.
Oh, Kingmakers. Oh no, we missed one. Sopa. Tale of the Stolen Potato.
This is probably an Irish game. Next.
You can't say that. Yeah. Well, at least it isn't some kind of bomb game, a car bomb game, and you said it's Irish.
Ooh boy. Moving on.
Yes, that's something I've really waited for. Kingmakers. Watch the trailer. It's basically,
I know
the childhood dream. Yeah. But I'm so pissed at them because they wanted to release it once.
It's
and it kept delaying, and people like kept losing interest simply because they kept promising and then delaying instead of just delaying one. They kept delaying and delaying.
Yeah, so this is the problem with Kingmakers, is that they had a very interesting concept to introduce people. So this strategy game with third-person shooter elements, where you're like this time traveler with, yeah, it's on screen.
Of course, it's a Toyota.
And you just shoot knights with your shotgun and AK. And what other guns?
And grenade launchers. There's actually one thing that is not in the trailer, and you can actually have a tank. They're like a trailer where he just took through a building or like destroyed parts of a castle.
We finally
and
get.
It's literally just what I saw in my childhood whenever we had discussions. Hey, modern guns against knights.
Yeah, it's actually the actual test of we get a live demonstration of what happens when you bring a sword to a gunfight.
Well, to be fair, look at this. You can actually command people that are not using guns. So
Yeah.
it has some RTS parts in it. So I assume it's basically an RTS where you can then switch back to a hero character and take part in fighting himself. Like, when I first saw the trailer, this part sold me because this was so unexpected. Helicopter and shooting it.
Oh
And
my.
you need to consider it's flying by itself, which means best or worst case, you basically just show the medieval.
I mean,
Imagine.
I bet archaeologists are gonna have a fun time figuring out why does Sir Gawain has his loaded with 5.56.
Just imagine like some old drawings and oh my god, it had like iron birds or horses that flew on it. Like we can totally understand it. Because this is actually okay. No, I'm letting out the. So the issue with history often and like stuff we get from sources is that people often tend to write stuff like, if you find a book and it says, well, and he rode on a horse, and we all this stands in a book, and imagine you're from the future where horses no longer exist, and you're like thinking, the fuck is a horse? Why did you not describe what a horse is? You know, like we had stuff like this in history actually, and it drives people crazy. And I just imagine the same thing. Imagine some of our modern books don't like they see just history about flying attack helicopters or more than tanks, and they just don't realize it because it's so weirdly described. This would be so great.
Yeah.
What does he say? You know that there's a historical element to this because there was a point in history where an army literally brought the swords to a gunfight. Yeah, for example, the Japanese. Like they all about honor and sword fighting, and then the Portuguese gave them rifles, and then suddenly, bada bing, bada boom,
Well,
they became Christians and started shooting the other side.
actually, sorry, I
Yeah.
had to do that. No, there were a lot of chiming in on that. There were a lot of Japanese shoguns that pretty much accepted guns when the Europeans came in because they were warlords. They really wanted to have a field advantage.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like everybody's like about honor and all. It's like the moment they saw guns, they switched to it.
Yeah, but some shogun clans either couldn't afford it or just didn't want to use guns. And that, for some reason, they lost, you know?
For some reason, I could never think why, right?
Yeah, Kingmakers. I've seen a lot of people in TAW wanting to play this game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I think the Ottoman clan was one of the first that actually reformed to Catholicism and had some of the first rifles actually shipped to them.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
they were just like, they saw a rifle in action. We're like, yeah, time to switch religions, babes.
All right, next up on the list. I've heard of this game, but I'm trying to remember it. Absalom. Yeah, I've seen this game. I've seen this game
I didn't
before.
actually. Oh, I did. Okay, I see that. I saw the trailer, but I didn't remember that it's called Absol. Like
So,
from just the name, no.
yeah. This is a I think it's like a roguelike adventure game.
Hades really kicked off the whole thing again, right? So a few people are now trying to rogue stuff again.
Yeah, true. But I like the animation style with this one.
It does remind me a bit again of Hades,
And also Darkest Dungeon.
I guess.
Yeah. I should actually look. Oh, that's actually some good animation. I really wonder how the gameplay is, though. We've seen the, let's see, gameplay.
Yeah, cinematic trailers are always cool and story trailers, but yeah, I think that's a review, but we can't just ignore the review itself and just look at the gameplay.
Well, no.
Oh no.
There we go.
God damn it, YouTube.
Takes a little bit, but, you know, that is YouTube.
I blame you, internet.
Mm-hmm. Come on, please work. There we go.
Why does it happen to during a talk show? Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Absolum. Interesting name. I blame cyclists.
Yes, Cord, absolutely right. It really just gave me the same vibe. I blame cyclists, and I don't blame you for the. They shouldn't exist on roads. Screw them.
Oh yeah, this has actually a good art style.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like this. So it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, co-op
Yep.
even.
Co-op. Okay, co-op is interesting, actually.
That actually looks really cool. Wow, I wasn't
I like
expecting
how
this.
I like how Sol immediately said he didn't do anything. He knew I would blame him.
I blame Mama Bear too. Says was 2010.
No. I'm not touching that. Like, I do not like legally. I do not agree or condone any of those sentences. I do not even know why I'm here, and I was like, stream. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm not informed. That's his words, not mine. I only read what the chat said. I am legally not bound to what the words said.
Pretty much.
Yeah, this is.
But yeah, it's interesting. It looks interesting. Definitely worth a try. But I will probably. It's not that mine, so maybe I will grab it in a sale or something.
Maybe. All right, next up on the list. This one I personally want. By Sweet Carol. This is a narrative side-scrolling game with the art style of a classic Don Bluth / Disney cartoon.
Wait, no way. Are we getting a Disney lawsuit in October for the
Uh,
art style?
no, I don't think. But I absolutely love the way this game looks. It's just so beautiful. It's hand drawn. This is hand drawn animation.
Well, it definitely is amazing, honestly. If this is hand drawn, it looks hand drawn, to be fair, yeah. And it has this little old Disney feeling.
So this is a new horror fantasy game.
Of course, it has to be horror. Why can't it be wholesome with this?
Uh, because it just has to be horror, you know.
I just want a wholesome Disney game.
I really want, like, both me and my wife want to play this game. It's actually really
I don't
interesting.
blame you. To be fair, I can see like why they would do this. If they use the standard Disney style, everybody would like imagine or hope something wholesome. Put the horror in.
Indeed. So I think the premise of the story. So I tried to avoid as many spoilers as possible. It is basically this girl. She's not Carol. She's looking for her friend Carol, and she went into like this Alice in Wonderland-esque fantasy world where she is hunted by, I think, a really big rabbit man with red eyes. And
Okay.
yeah.
Not creepy at all.
No. Um I don't think it's early access stuff. I really hope it's not one of them narrative games that releases, in chapters.
Oh god, yes, I hate it so much. That was the issue of Walking Dead.
Yeah. I hope it's the full release. It is going to release in the next in the next week or so. By Sweet Carol, 9th of October. Yeah, in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh wait, what's in the chat meanwhile is Dunking on Bear. Like acts innocent, but she hides behind her sweet innocent laugh and pretty looks. I wouldn't. Yeah, I agree with Bear herself. I wouldn't say innocent laugh. Maniac. And I will say that it will haunt me in my dreams, even in my.
No comment.
Yeah, no. I can say that a lot of times. But
Okay. From By Sweet Carol, we have, We Were Here Together. That's a puzzle game. That's a puzzle game, a co-op puzzle game, and it's finally getting released on Switch.
okay.
Ukulele? Wait, is this ukulele re-released? Yeah, this is
Wait,
this is ukulele re-released.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a 3D puzzle platformer released a few years ago as an homage to 3D puzzle platformers.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I remember this. This is just a remake.
Well, I mean, the fans are surely happy if they like that.
Battlefield 6, here we
We
go.
already talked about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
hope EA doesn't screw this up.
That's up. This is JS7 Dreams of Another. Little.
Wait. Click on this. Wait, they already at 7? What? This Chia is at 7?
I don't even know what this is.
I actually played it on my iPad back in the day, and it's basically just your fantasy RPG, classic one. Also, the last one I played was 4, so I don't know how it actually. Yeah, let's take a look because I want to see how it is on the fucking PlayStation. Or was it 5? I think I played last one. I played 5. I don't want to lie, so let's take a look.
Okay. This has a very over the top Japanese trailer.
Okay, that is interesting. And obviously they have a cat girl with sunglasses. Okay. Well, it is the classic art style, yeah, but listen, a cat girl isn't necessary. Also, she looks barely legal. This is classic Japan.
Was that a flintlock pistol that shot more times than one?
Yeah, that's it. That's the same gameplay as we had in the first 2 games. Yeah, okay, so fans will like it. It looks fine for me. I'm still not a fan of lolly characters, but sure.
Oh boy. Indeed.
I just don't like that it doesn't seem like an English text, like all the trailers, Like the text, why is it all in Japanese? They could at least please tell me there's an English localization.
I think there will
Was
be.
there a smartphone in ancient Japan right now?
No, don't question it. Just don't
That was
question.
like, she just picked up an old school camera from the 1911. Before that, she had a smartphone.
Don't
What?
question it. Don't question it. Just look at this. Just look at this. It's like, don't question it.
Yeah,
You see
it's
that
one
guy?
of those.
You see that
Just
guy?
enjoy it.
You see that guy? He's eyeing you up.
Yeah.
He's eyeing you up.
Don't question it. You're asking too many questions, boy.
Yeah. So should you ask too many questions? Just enjoy it. Or otherwise, I'm gonna send this guy to your address.
I actually dig the mustache. I want a mustache like this, man.
Yeah.
If you have a mustache like this, you already won in life.
I'm pretty sure you can get that kind of mustache in like Red Dead Redemption or something.
And I don't know if the same mustache, but I definitely know I had one. My alpha looked like a porn star from the 70s.
Fair. Yeah. Okay. Well, that releases. Dreams of Another. This must be them walking sim games. It's also on VR, so yeah, I think it's a walking sim.
But yeah.
Okay.
Jesus, we are talking about new games here, and the chat is full about how evil Bear is.
No comment. Let's just not be collateral. Let's just not be collateral.
I'm tempted though. I'm tempted. What's the worst she can do? Fire me? Well, yeah, actually she can. Let's move on.
Little nightmares are about to be big nightmares.
Ooh, Little Nightmares. Oh yes, please.
Enhanced edition. So that's a re-release. But also
Yeah, but
on the same day, Little Nightmares 3. Yeah. So I've seen the Little Nightmares games. I never understood what the story was, but I will admit it has a very interesting aesthetic.
Oh, the aesthetic is one of my favorite parts, and honestly, just as people looking forward to Silk Song and stuff, I'm looking forward to Little Nightmares 3.
Oh god. We know some people in Tall Devs have been playing nothing but Silk Song, and I don't blame them. It looks great.
Yeah.
Alright,
Um.
Pixel Junk Eden 2? Eh?
Well, it has that too. So wait, it's releasing on PlayStation 4.
Hmm.
It's a platformer. Okay.
Okay. Uh,
Um. I mean, they're desperate if they're releasing it on PlayStation 4.
Wait,
Um.
Snoopy? Snoopy in the Great Mystery Club?
No way, right? It is a Snoopy game. I didn't
Us.
know people even know Snoopy anymore.
How do you mean? I know Snoopy. I'm that old. I'm that old and decrepit.
Oh man.
Snoopy. I did not expect the Snoopy game.
Is there a trailer? There should be a trailer. I mean, it's releasing next month. Like, fuck, it's releasing in like 3 weeks.
Wait, what's it called? Snoopy and the Great Mystery.
Well,
And the Great Mystery Club. What is this? Wait, what is this? This is probably a kid's game, right?
no, really? I wondered already because it said for everyone. I thought it just meant everybody will traumatize.
Oh. Okay.
I like the graphics. It's like
Yeah.
it gives those early 2000 PC game vibe.
Yeah, this is definitely a game you buy for your kids.
What do you mean, kids?
Well, you know those
If you
little...
think I will not play this and enjoy every second of it,
I mean, oh my god, it plays like, oh, what is it called? Earthbound.
I mean, hello, he has a detective hat. That's already a must buy. Okay,
Hey, this is really cute.
this kid. And yes, we can do the football thing.
Okay.
But I will not let Lucy do it. Obviously.
Yeah. It's got that Sims 2 graphics engine. Yeah, it does.
What? Yeah, it does remind you. No, I think Sims still looked a bit worse.
Mm. Mm. Well, that is a game coming this October. I wasn't expecting that. Just Dance.
Definitely not.
Wait, Just Dance keeps getting games?
Yep. My sisters are really hot. They get every edition, and you can bet your ass that whenever we'll be streaming, you will hear from downstairs coming some kind of Just Dance
Kill
hopping
me.
around.
Kill me. Why does this game keep coming back every year?
It's just like FIFA or Call of Duty. People buy it, so they release it.
Yeah, there will be like 20 people, your sisters included, in the world that will buy it. We have to make it.
Nah, unfortunately, no. Like we have a shop nearby, which is basically just a supermarket, but like not where you buy like food and shit. Just different. Like on one side you have perfumes, then you have medicine, then you have like toys and video games or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And basically this one, every time they get a new Just Dance, it's sold out immediately.
What?
So
Uh, uh, well, okay. Oh, all right. Fair. Okay.
NASCAR. Okay,
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
NASCAR
I
25.
mean, I never played the games, but I like. I mean, I like NASCAR in real life because it looks cool. But I never played the games, so I have no idea how it is.
It's probably a racing game from the. I mean, it's a racing game. I don't know.
Also, it's not releasing on PC, so.
Mm.
Although, to be fair, I have to admit that. Although my main playing time, I do prefer racing games with controller, and
Yeah.
that's why we have a Steam Deck.
Okay. Okay. I don't have one.
I had to save up a lot for that one, but it was the best investment I ever had, and that's why I don't to. Because why if I have a Steam Deck?
Mm.
The only reason to buy a Switch 2 would be because a massive. It's just so I'm kind of let down,
Yeah,
just a bit.
yeah, true. So next game is Rising Heat. Seems like a
I
fun little indie title.
True.
The
Hey, always support indie developers. I'm always here for it.
Ball X Pit, uh,
Hitman? What? Hitman? They're
Absolution,
releasing Hitman on iPhone. What?
Absolution, which is one of the worst ones.
Uh, I doubt many will actually play it, but sure.
I mean, it's there if people want to. Next,
Yeah,
Pokemon.
exactly.
Let's not open that box of worms again.
I will rant for another half an hour.
Keeper. Mm,
Oh, Just Dance 26 is the game series' 30th game. It's been gone for that long. Christ.
I feel old.
Mm,
Uh, Lumo 2?
Lumo.
Okay.
Don't know that, but it's a puzzle game, so. Puzzle
Uh,
gamers, watch out.
oh, Ninja
Ninja
Gaiden.
Gaiden! Yes, Ninja Gaiden 4. Now, this is peak gaming. This
Yeah.
right here, this is what the new Assassin's Creed wants to be. So
Oh,
this is fake.
yeah. This.
Everybody waiting for Battlefield 6, and meanwhile me chilling with Ninja Gaiden 4.
I never played the Ninja Gaiden games. I really wanted to get them on Steam because they did re-release. I mean, let me just say, you play anything but a ninja.
I mean, I mean, everybody can call themselves a ninja, technically.
Yeah, but Ryo Hayabusa is the ninja.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
And
that.
let's not forget the beautiful sidekicks in the game, Ninja Gaiden.
I don't care
The
about that.
really, no, you have to. They have pretty important plot.
No, no, they don't. Ryu doesn't need that.
No, listen, half the game's budget goes into the side characters, so we need
Damn,
to mention them.
damn! Look at the size of his sword. Damn. Okay, this looks fun.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks fun, and I'm definitely gonna play it and waste too much time. And I hope this works on Steam Deck because this would be perfect for it.
Maybe it does. It does look like one of them, basic Japanese games where it's like,
Did you just call Ninja Gaiden basic?
in terms of graphics, like it's
I
not
will
meant.
start saying slurs so this stream gets banned if you call it basic.
It's
This is an actual threat.
it's mid.
Okay, so let's start with the N word. I will use the hard R.
Wait.
And we'll make
Let
it
me
real.
mute. Let me mute. Let me mute. Let me mute.
Okay, all right. What's next on the list?
Someone watching this stream is sweating right now.
Please
Okay.
tell me you have a delay in, so.
Next one.
Jurassic Park Worlds.
Why won't this
God.
die? Why won't
I
this...
mean, people like building the dinosaur zoos. The thing is only that, like, I don't see big of an improvement between 1 and 2, so.
Oh my god.
Again, I played it because I got one of the. I think it was. I'm not sure. For free on Epic Games. So I played it. It's fun for a while, nothing I would waste too much time on. But I'm sure there's like a that really
Uh,
likes it.
oh. So
Like
apparently
again, my siblings.
that Keeper game, this one is made by the same people who made Psychonauts 2. Let's have a look at this.
Okay, interesting.
Okay. Keeper. 3 minutes.
Oh yes, it was with the light tower, right? And the horror game. Oh wait, is it another one? I thought it's the horror game where you did like the lighthouse
Oh, it's Double Fine.
After World War One. No,
I don't know.
no, it's a different one. No, it's a different one. I'm thinking about. No, it's definitely a different one. But there is a horror game like in the plans where it's basically a World War One veteran is becoming a lighthouse owner, worker, whatever, and it's a horror game. But
What
this one,
you play as a walking lighthouse?
you gotta give them props for the idea.
That is unique.
And you have a bird companion.
Which has wings and hands.
Well, a bird obviously has wings.
But doesn't have hands.
You're not asking that while we have a walking lighthouse.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line. Okay.
Okay, well, I did like Psychonauts too, so let's see what happens here.
It does look pretty. It does look very pretty. Okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Thank you for pointing out.
And this looks like one of my Wii dreams.
Okay. Let's move on to the big stuff. So we got Painkiller 2025, which I guess like the Painkiller series hasn't been around for like how many years at this point?
Oh, I honestly I can't tell you the right time.
Let's see, Painkiller.
I think the first one was released in the early 2000s. That's I'm sure about, but I don't know when.
It will feature a roguelike mode.
Of course it does. Thank you, Hades. But yeah, I think it's like early 2000s that it appeared.
It does look kind of fun. Seems to be co-op
Oh,
oriented.
yeah, Painkiller was always fun. Basically, I remember played remind me basically of Doom or Quake in a sense.
Yeah, boomer shooter. Whoa.
Why do you keep calling it that? I've never heard that term.
Boomer shooter refers to anything that is reminiscent of classic shooters like Doom or Duke Nukem. Like the new Doom games are boomer shooters. What was another?
Boomers didn't even know what video games are. Couldn't you call it something different?
No, I will not.
God damn it.
No. Next up, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
I heard some shit about that because I like the first one, but I don't know if the second one was really that good.
Alright, so to give some context, let's see. To give some context as to why people hate this.
Please do. I only saw Reddit, and we all know Reddit.
So, there is a reason why people absolutely hate this. It's multiple, but look at the. You can't see chat, but the like to dislike ratio on this video is bad.
The graphics already look bad for a 2025 game. Look at the chest textures, man.
So, Vampire the Masquerade was an RPG for all intents and purposes in the dark. What's it called? The World of Darkness setting, and you play as a vampire within vampire clans. The first game had a lot of options in terms of picking a vampire, picking vampire abilities, and there was a lot of flavor. Now, for decades, people have been asking for a sequel to Bloodlines. And we finally got a dev team that is working on Bloodlines 2. The problem is that the dev team, if I recall correctly, is... Yes, the Chinese room. These boys are known for making Dear Esther and Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs, which are narrative, linear games. It's a walking sim.
Hmm. Oh no.
And Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 seems to be, from all the information we have so far, nothing but a linear story game. But that's not where it ends. First off, they have been taking legacy characters and making them a mockery to try to make room for new characters. Your character is not a nobody. In the first game, you were a nobody that got turned into a vampire unwillingly. In this one, you are a highly powerful vampire. I forgot what they're called. I think an ancient or I don't want to say antediluvian because that would be my lore nerd in me would say no, that's not that. It's not an antediluvian. It would be bad if you
Maybe
killed.
like an elder or something.
I think an elder. I think that's what it's called. It's an elder vampire that just awoken up, and you're getting your powers back and try to take over the vampire clans. The problem with it is the Chinese room has been known for great stories within linear games. And on that note, I am not expecting this game to be the open world RPG with multiple choices and multiple things to do like Bloodlines 1 was. It might be a fancy horror house with some choices along the way, but it doesn't seem like that. But that's still not the worst part why people hate this game before it even launches. No, we're gonna see in a moment.
I mean, it still doesn't deserve the hate, even if it's like a linear story. If the story is good
Pre-order
and the
now.
gameplay looks fun.
Pre-order now. That is a big thing because they locked behind pre-order and DLCs actual clans. So the whole shtick of
Oh.
the whole shtick of Vampire the Masquerade is that you could pick your own vampiric clans and make your own character within those clans. Entire clans that are important to the whole Masquerade universe are locked behind pre-order DLC.
Yeah, that's how you lose out on. God damn it.
Yeah. So again, it could be an interesting story. It could be something really good. But all the signs, it's made by Paradox. Come on, if you played any Paradox game, you know how many DLCs they have.
Yeah, unfortunately we do.
Let's try to wrap this up. Let's look at what other big releases are coming this month, and we'll probably finish soon.
The funny thing is, the Vampire Masquerade, like original Bloodlines, on Steam. So even if I wanted to replay it, I needed to go like get a censored copy somewhere.
Yeah, you can find it on GOG.
Yeah.
So I do recommend GOG. Right. Next game, Dispatch. I've heard about this game. It's you're basically playing a 911 operator for a hero organization. And it's also a dating sim.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted to say, oh, that sounds cool. That of course, because you can't have a superhero game without dating.
Nope. I've seen some good stuff about it, but we'll see on release day. Next thing is Toem. This is iOS, Android. Looks kind of cute. What's that animation? There was like this animation. It reminds me.
It released already on PlayStation, PC, and Switch, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Like 4 years ago.
I'm not gonna touch that. Moving on.
Why not?
It's a YouTuber
Why
game.
not?
Come on.
Okay. Never mind then. Okay. I didn't know that.
Bounty Star.
There's so many releases this month. Jesus.
Yeah. Double Dragon Revive. Okay, so people who played the original Double Dragon, we're gonna get a remake. That's a really good side-scrolling beat 'em up. I know that much.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, people who want it, sure. I'm surprised it's not releasing on Switch though. Seems
So
like a perfect fit.
Moonlighter 2, early
Early
access.
access. There we go.
Persona.
Persona. Yeah, it's so great. The game is great, but I only played it through a friend because I still have to buy it.
Oh.
Shame on me. But I played the original on
Uh,
PSP.
the only Persona game I played was 5. And that was before the Royal release. I loved Persona 5. I loved Persona 5 to the end. I haven't played any other Persona games, however, nor Shin
I
Megami
did
Tensei.
play 3 and 4. 5, I played the regular edition. I don't know about the other one, which is apparently better.
I don't.
But
I pretend the Royal does not exist
why?
because I don't want to deal with the new character. I don't want to deal with the redhead.
I think you're the first man I know that complains about the red hat.
I don't want to deal with that redhead.
All right.
Plants
Plants
vs.
vs.
Zombies
Okay.
replanted. Okay, that's
Of course, there's not enough games.
yeah.
You know,
Plant.
it's a shame. Every time I see this game, I just get sad because it was a great game. It was fun. The dev was cool. And then obviously somebody bought it, EA, and ruined it, milking it. Plants vs. Zombie 2 was basically just a worse version.
Mm, Jackpot.
Ooh, Jackbox Party Pack 11. Now, this is something I like to hear.
Yeah,
I
more
like playing
games.
Jackbox Party.
Jackhouse Party is really good. Only one person has to have the game. Everyone can just play
It's,
through browser. It's great. It's great. It's brilliant.
I still this day use the fact that my ex-girlfriend has all of the packs.
Wow.
Um,
The
hey,
Lonesome.
hey, 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 hey! She's playing with me. It's not like I'm stealing.
True. True.
Lonesome Girl. Okay, seems like a fairy game.
I like how. I like how someone
It's,
in chat said Paradox is ridiculous with DLCs. You buy a $60 game, then pay $600 to unlock everything.
you know, the sad thing is, I could go on Steam right now, look at the fucking Hearts of War, and I wouldn't be surprised if I actually had $600 worth of DLC there.
The other problem is it's also they get worse and worse with every release. Moving
On one
on.
hand, like you can't blame them because it's not like something they cut. They just improved the game, so it's not like just boring DLC. But still,
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Anyway, Chicken Run Extraction. I did not expect this.
hey, I like Chicken Run and I like the pun of extraction, so it's a win for me.
Those chickens are up to something.
Look, it even has a GTA-like cover.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's like GTA. I don't know why, but it's like GTA.
Oh, please be like GTA. Just imagine. Wait, what if you go to a horse though, like in original GTA? Is there like a cock getting into your car and you can get into a bush and shit?
Oh my god, I don't know. Hot Wheels. Anyone who likes Hot Wheels, I
Oh
guess.
my god, as a kid, I had way too many of those cars. Every time you go to the supermarket, in front of the cashier, there's a box of them, and every time you beg your parent, can I please have one of the cars? This
Uh,
was at least my thing.
yeah, yeah.
The rest is not actually there. The Outer Worlds 2 and 2 Point Museum, like two games: Dragon Quest, Mortal Kombat, and Tales of Cilia. Basically,
Mm.
games that people want to
Tales of.
play or to know about.
Oh, this is from the Tales series.
Yep.
I had Tales of Arise, but I never finished it. I got I literally got halfway through. Like literally, I finished the big edgy edgelord guy. I beat him once, and then the intro sequence changed. So I knew I was like through the halfway part of the game, and the big stuff was about to happen. But for some reason, I never continued.
I did play Tales of Symphonia. I bought it in a sale and played it on my Steam Deck. It's pretty cool. Didn't like that it's like sideways though, if you get what I mean. Like I get why they did that. Wasn't that my thing, but it was a fun story, and I like the characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, this is always a good like when they make a good remake, and we know Square Enix always makes good remakes.
Sure.
Okay, give me an example of no.
Well, the PC release of Final Fantasy VII Remake was absolutely broken.
Okay, the release, but of the game like on this platform, but not the game itself. The game itself is still awesome. That's what I meant.
It's just, I don't know. The game itself, yes. The remakes, the re releases, like, who is screwing up that should be fired.
Well, yeah, Square Enix PC releases are always weird. I'm happy that the Kingdom Hearts series back then even worked on PC.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's about it for the release of the month of October. I'm sad to say
Did we really get through all of the interesting? Yeah, we did. Oh, Terminator, by the way.
just a 2D game. A new Terminator game called No Fate.
No. I mean, you say it like it's not cool. A Terminator game is always cool.
I mean, okay, fair enough. And this is a 2D game, so people who want to reminisce of the old 2D games, that is true. However,
Exactly.
I'm not sure if this will gain much popularity. We'll see. But other
If
than
it
that,
does, great. If it does not,
so biggest releases to pay attention for TAW would be Kingmakers.
then King of Meat.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like it, Battlefield 6. Snoopy because I'm biased.
Yeah, Snoopy. Bloodlines
uh,
2. Bloodlines 2, but we'll see how that fails. Maybe not.
I want people to play Pokemon with me, but I don't want you to buy this. Punish Game Freak, don't buy it.
True. And honestly, from towards the end of the month, I think the Dragon Quest remakes are the most interesting things.
Yeah, but this month is more like single player oriented,
True.
and I'm happy about it.
Yeah. I honestly, my favorite one waiting for this month is By Sweet Carol. Like, I just want to play By Sweet Carol. I just love the art style. It's beautiful.
For me, I'm a mainstream bitch. I really hope for a good Battlefield 6 release, and definitely Kingmakers.
Definitely. Well, I think we should call it a night for now. We have
No,
talked.
no. We have one thing to cover. Still go back to September. We need to talk, and August maybe, about the new games that Thor actually added from the releases.
Okay. So let's look at what TAW added.
We have Broken Arrow, but it's 1 month further away. Wait, why is Marvel Rivals there? Oh, because it's released on PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Nor did I, because I don't keep up with Marvel Rivals personally.
Well, we did have the Brawl, which I advise everybody to scroll our videos and watch Peak Entertainment and also on YouTube. Watch it.
Yes, go on YouTube, TAW, and we have lots of uploads there of small little moments of fun throughout all the games played on TAW. Maybe something will pique your interest.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think any of the September release, like we have Nuclear Option. Is Nuclear Option a recent release? Because that's one of the new spin-ups. We also have I think Ready or Not, which obviously is Division 2, obviously older games, but they're also spinding up.
Yeah, Ready or Not is a division within TAWK, so I might be personally
Yeah.
interested in joining that, joining there to find some people to play, because I've been playing Ready or Not, and it's actually really good.
It is good, although I got salty. I played it at release, and I think it was a hotel level where you had to save some politician and his family. And imagine you're a SWAT team, and there are people with SMGs, right? You are fully equipped, and somehow, like at first, I try all levels, but then you go in with fucking Henkler Koch rifles, right? You have way more distance. Like the idea, you headshot them while they're only wearing a proof suit multiple times. They do not die, but they manage to down two of your squad mates. This was
Yeah,
not a balanced level, and I still hate that.
yeah, because the AI is programmed to be John Wick in stressful situations. Anyway,
But I like the mods. Unfortunately, the mods I like on it are broken right now. So once the mods are returned, I promise the guys from stream with them.
fair.
But I
Um,
want my Weep mods back first.
mm-hmm, fair. I'm looking forward to more releases, more single player releases. Ghost of Yote, maybe I'll pick it up, but currently the biggest thing is Hades 2 for me.
Fair enough.
Released now. Right.
Well, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Um, Anything before we end off? Any game you're currently playing that you would really recommend to the people actually listening to us?
If you have the time to spare and you don't mind turn-based stuff, I'm repeating a I'm like a broken record right now. Just go play Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's really good. It's made by devs who exited Ubisoft because, to quote them, they were not given creative freedom. So they quit Ubisoft, formed their own studio, and we got Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Go play that.
Wow. Ubisoft being a shit employer, I would have never believed it.
No, I know, right? Um, Go play that. That's what I personally recommend at this moment of time. It's has consumed my life.
Ironically enough, I'm replaying some of the older Ubisoft games, like especially the Assassin's Creed ones. Like the new one released, I didn't like it, returned it, and I decided, you know what, I'm replaying the old. Uh, I realized some of them I never played, like Rogue and Unity. I somehow ended up never playing them, and I can recommend play a proper Assassin's Creed game, or you just want to, relive the good old times where gaming was still great. I tried
Make
the two games, yeah.
make gaming
Like
great
Unity,
again.
yes. Like when I was playing Rogue and had not a single bug and proper performance in my Ubisoft game, no, this can't be. Obviously, it's not famous like the other type
True.
Ubisoft issue.
True.
Although it's nice because you're playing actually a Templar, basically an assassin that betrays his guys and fights for the Templars. And
Mm-hmm.
since it's set in the Kenway saga, I really liked it. And Unity, I didn't play it because on release it was so sad, buggy, and all that. But playing it right now, and especially after except Origins, so I still like Origins, I would say it's definitely one of the last good games. With
True.
all the issues it has fixed till now, except that rifles suck. Uh, Try it. It's really fun. There's the servers are surprisingly still active, like Discord servers, if you want to play the co-op missions, which is surprising. People are still totally into this and Syndicate.
That is good. That is very good. Um, Play the old Assassin's Creed games. Those are still very
Yeah.
good. Cool. Well, with that, we made our recommendations, our announcements. I hope people who join us found this interesting. And yeah, thank you for joining us. This has
Yes,
been
thank you. It's been fun.
this has been Vlad. and Punslinger, and we're checking out. See you guys. Bye bye.